Yes! Everything ties in so perfectly. I want to punch something. Hey there, my people. I'm back for episode 20 what? 29! I totally didn't check that. Of the Musicals I Know Nothing About series. I'm Barbara and I'm your host today. Let's find out how far can someone go after being told they knew nothing about musicals. Let's understand what led them to admit to the internet and make a fool of themselves by crying at 50% of the shows they listen to. Let's unravel the secrets. Nope, I can't do this anymore. Hit the subscribe button to find out all of that. And if you feel like going the extra mile and help the channel grow, you can join the Patreon family as well. Link will be in the description below. Now, I know one song from this show. What is it called again? Hard to Be the Bard, which is hilarious. And that means I also know Christian Oh, I can never say his surname. I know Christian is Shakespeare. So we're starting off with the right foot here. Quick warning before we start, the lighting might change throughout this video because the sun is setting and yeah, that's it. Let's do this. Okay, before we start, I feel like I should prepare you guys. Medieval / fantasy / bard music is my favorite genre, and probably why my love for musical theatre flourished so easily and quickly. Both genres are about telling stories through music. And Renaissance music is still very much influenced by the Middle Ages. So I'm assuming this show will be filled with lutes and drums and flutes, maybe some tambourines, and I might be extra excited for that. So buckle up! History nerds, assemble! That was so Middle Ages. That was so Chalamet. This is amazing. Woo! Okay, I love how the melody becomes more like the opening to a variety show. Probably to say, hey, this is a new time, artists are not the underdogs anymore, we're the cool kids now. Welcome to Renaissance. This is so catchy. Our houses all are Tudor, decorated with a modern flair. Ooh, that guitar mixing modern instruments with ancient history, just it feels right. While witches are burning and wars tend to start, we bring you moments of culture and art. Okay. If this is a reference to the bread and circuses saying, my level of respect for the show just spiked. If you're not familiar with the saying, give them bread and circuses and they will never revolt, was a Roman poet whose name I can't remember now, way of pointing out how authorities keep people under control with entertainment and art. You know, focus on something else other than politics or the witch hunting and the wars like they sing here. So if this is a reference to that saying, well done. Welcome to the Renaissance, where the printing press has the fancy fonts. We can literally turn anything into a musical, can't we? Unbelievable. Wow, is this the fourth melody change? It's a multiple personality song. Francis Bacon? I love this. Better than any history class. So good. Wow, not extra at all. Such a Shakespearean way to introduce Shakespeare. Just imagining this scenario is so funny. Imagine actually seeing the show. I'm pretty sure this song just got tattooed in my head. It's gonna be in there for days now. I really loved how it started with a very medieval melody and then it turns into something that sounds like the opening to a show, which is very fitting for obvious reasons. And it's funny how we haven't been properly introduced to the characters. It was really about setting the scene, which makes me think this will be more about the context than the people. Let's see.
God, I hate Shakespeare. That's right, I said it.
Oh,
No, I do.
but
I hate
I thought...
Shakespeare. How a mediocre actor from a measly little town.
Ooh,
Suddenly
his
the
beta.
brightest. That little turd, he has no sense about the audience. He makes them feel so dumb. The bastard doesn't care that my poor ass is getting numb. How can you say that?
Okay, can we all appreciate how relatable this is? I mean, let's be honest, sometimes I feel like we're not allowed to not like Shakespeare. And don't get me wrong, the guy was brilliant, a pioneer in so many ways when it comes to storytelling. But reading his stuff is not always the most pleasant experience, so I'm really enjoying the honesty here.
Don't be a penis, the man is a genius. His genius is he's fooling all of you.
Is this supposed to be the anti-hero? Because he's the best.
The man really knows how to write a bitch and play.
A bitch in play.
Aroused by any other name is such a clever line, and they're all ooh, and he's all stop, and they're all yay, and I'm all ah, and I'm really getting sick of it.
Oh god, he's losing it.
I think by now we sort of know you hate Shakespeare. The poster child for why no one should ever appropriate. Let
Ooh,
me make a song
ouch.
tonight. Every little thing about Shakespeare is what I hate. He hates. He clearly, surely, really, truly hates Shakespeare.
Honestly, this is too funny. And the way the end sounds like the ending of a classical concert was the cherry on top.
I'm more than just a woman, baby. When the pressure's coming, baby, let me be your right hand man. But you're not a man. I'm the man.
I feel this is.
Sure, I could stay in the background, just smiling every now and again. But just to be a pretty lady, that would be a pity, baby. Let me be
Oh,
your
this is so nice. I take it back. She's the best.
when things are going badly. But they're not. They kind of are. No, things are fine. But if they weren't, it's okay. Love? Oh! We're trying to protect
She's such a mood.
and I'm your go-to guy. You're not a guy. Don't be so literal. And don't forget
I never thought I needed Renaissance feminist in my life, but apparently it's a thing I needed.
So don't be a sexist. In fact, I'll show you that I'm right. What are you doing now? I'm gonna get you boys some meat.
I love that it's not just about her singing that she's strong, but she's going ahead to act to prove it.
Let me be your right hand man.
Man. That final touch in the end with the deeper voice. Well done. You know, there's a lot of discourse out there about how feminism makes women hate men. Well, that's not feminism. That's hatred speech. Feminism is about, amongst other things, recognizing and justly rewarding women's values, which most of the time has to be a two-way street. And that's where the conflict lies on this song. Bear, she knows her worth. But Nick can't really see it because he's blinded by patriarchal norms, which ironically enough could end up being his ruin because he could end up losing the support of his wife, who's so willingly trying to give it to him. Absolutely brilliant.
God, I hate Shakespeare. But when I sit and really contemplate Shakespeare, I guess I hate the fact that he is everything I ever dreamed that I could be.
Oh, I knew that was jealousy.
In fact, I give my left nad to be Shakespeare. If I could only
Oh,
have
quit
written
whining and
this
go
novel
do something about it then.
I've gotta make it happen. Gotta find that pot of gold.
Now
If
we're
there was
talking.
just some way to know just what the future holds.
Ooh, why does this sound so mysterious? Ooh, what just happened? Was he building like a Shakespeare voodoo doll or something?
What the hell are musicals? It appears to be a
What?
play where the dialogue stops and the plot is conveyed through song.
Where the hell is this going?
Yes. So an actor
Wait, it's
is saying his
Nostradamus.
lines and this.
So he's like telling him the future of theatre is musicals. Are you joking? I didn't see this coming at all. I was enjoying this so far, but it just got so much better.
Out of nowhere, he just starts singing? Yes. Well, that is the stupidest thing that I have ever heard.
I feel
Doing
called
a
out.
play. It's a musical. A musical.
This sounds like a song the Wizard would sing in Wicked. He even sounds a little bit like him.
I find it hard to believe people would actually pay to see something like this.
I know, right? Who would do that?
You can go see a drama with all of that trauma and pain. Or go see something more relaxing and less taxing on the
This is so true though. A musical is a guaranteed good time.
Some make you happy, some make you sad, some
The way they're playing with the melody.
Some musicals have no talking at all. No talking at all? That's right. There's no talking. All of the dialogue is sung in a very dramatic fashion. There's no talking. There's no talking.
It's too good.
Stay on one note for a very long time, so that when they change to a different note, you notice.
Stop it.
Mostly you just sit there asking yourself, why aren't they talking?
I'm not sure if this is improving or ruining musicals for me.
It's pronounced miserably.
Subtle.
What the hell are you doing now? It's called a dance break. Apparently this happens in musicals as well. People on stage just burst into spontaneous dance. Why? Does it advance the plot? No. Advance character? Not necessarily. Then why do it? Because it's entertaining.
Oh, this is peak comedy. I love tap dancing with all my heart. It makes me so happy for no apparent reason. It just makes me happy. Oh, this sounds familiar.
Stand back. It's a musical.
Wow, this must be like the Olympics for the orchestra.
Musicals are very serious.
Oh, that's Rent! Hold on. Are they making references to actual songs throughout the song?
It's a musical.
Ah! I have to restart this.
And then you got yourself a musical.
Okay, new life goal, be able to get all the references in this song. I'll get there. This just makes me feel even more dumb when it comes to musicals. Got a long way to go. You know what's my favorite thing about the song though? It had no other reason to be this long other than making sure to include as many references as possible, and they have my full respect for that.
What's that coming up so cold?
Are you kidding? This is how they're singing about the plague.
What's that creeping round your pee-pee and your vagina? The Black Death, Black Death, the Black Death.
The woo in the end is killing me.
Just killing half of Europe, it's the Black Death. And it's coming for
Am I supposed to fear it? Because I kind of want to join in on the fun. The Black Death. Black Death. Woo! Every single choice they made for this show is comedy gold.
Black Death.
I can't believe this song. Am I going to hell for laughing? Oh well.
Night, alone in my bedroom, satisfying my need. The candlelight fire ignites my desire to read.
Oh.
I love the places that words let me go. I love the way that your
Aw,
words move me
this
so.
is nice.
I find pleasure perusing those writings and musing. So often I pleasure myself. Wait, that didn't sound right.
Romance with a touch of naughtiness is not easy to do. I'm impressed.
You scream, so do I. Ah!
Wow, they go from obscene to cute so seamlessly. It's hurting my brain.
When the phrases come together like a consummation.
I feel so understood by this as a bookworm.
You know that I love. 'Cause I love you. 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 'Cause I love you
creativity with which this show translates feelings that we can't quite explain and that sometimes are almost obscene, like these lyrics, because we can be really passionate about the stories, the characters we love, right? The skill with which they do it, it's unbelievable. Wow, lighting professionals would be jealous of this video. It's one different lighting for each song, including this thing here. Ah, look like an X-Men. Are we finally getting Shakespeare? And by that I mean Christian. It's a very Glinda entrance. Makes sense. Yeah! This will be a banger. Oh, this is absolute proof that musicals improve anything.
Can you feel it?
Ooh.
In fact, I'd like to feel you a little bit later.
Ooh, naughty.
G-L-O-R-I-O-U-S, who fits that bill? Yes.
So good. 6, the musical, follows a very similar concept to this show, right? This modernization of historical moments and figures is quickly becoming one of my favorite musical genres. Huzzah!
Here's one for all you lovers.
Oh, we're being romantic now. What a roller coaster.
More fair than the sheep.
He's such a lad.
Than the sheep. I am the way, I am the way, I am the baby wanna see upon that bill. There's a will, there's a way.
The wheel joke is so bad that it turns out good. Oh, so cool. Little bit cringy, but super cool.
No more world that is Nick Bottomless. My name will be synonymous with being on the top.
Wow, they're shameless with these jokes.
Oh, it's gonna be great, gonna be great.
I've learned it's never great when they think it's gonna be great.
This one's gonna be on top. This one's gonna be on top.
Yeah, they knew exactly what they were doing.
Now you are the best of us. Not so fast.
Oh no.
The top said nay, thou surely doth jest. I say on my honor here, I doth protest. Yawn, rhyming couplet, that is so 1580s. If you wanna make it to the top, then you're gonna have to go through me.
What?
Cause on the top is where I live, and I will not be giving up that easily. So there. Oh man, I have been waiting for this moment for so long. I'm gonna enjoy it when I knock you off your perch.
The hell's happening?
My accomplishments are much more accomplished than yours. In your dreams. Romeo and Juliet. Well, I have just written the thing that the critics are calling the greatest thing they've ever seen. The people are loving it.
Is this a tap dance battle? Because that's the most theater kid thing of all the theater kid things.
And she told me that all of your plays make her vomit, and nothing's as good as my musical omelette.
This is genius.
I never thought that I would meet my equal.
Ooh, the tables have turned.
I kiss this bottom, I'm on the top.
Ooh, burn! The way they play with words should be very cringy, but somehow it's not. Also, the tap dancing on the show. Oh my god! Must be so cool to see live. Okay, we're halfway through, and honestly, I have no words. The music is super catchy. The plot is nothing like what I was expecting. I love the way they modernize historical figures and the period itself, while still adding historical elements to remind us, hey, it's a joke, but it's based on serious stuff. And the way there is not one single spot on the show that is not comedy is unbelievable. You would think if you write jokes too carefully, they wouldn't turn out to be that funny because, you know, the best jokes are always more spontaneous, but this show proves otherwise. Plus, they're not afraid to sound silly, and I think that's where they triumph. Now let's keep going because I'm dying to know what happens to Nick.
Welcome to the
Oh, I love this one.
And Nick and Nigel Bottom are starting to sweat, cause they don't have a story written yet.
Hold on, how come they don't have the story? He was just bragging about it.
Welcome to
The Renaissance.
what's a famous bard to do?
Oh, this is the song I know.
My days are so busy, it's making me dizzy. There's so
I
much
forgot how good the melody is.
unbelievably hard.
It's hard to be the bard. His acting through the song is phenomenal. True master of delivery.
Be a freak of the autograph seeker that want a piece of this.
He's such an ass.
Like, I know, I gotta go and get back to my pen and ink. Don't make me do it, don't make me go through it. Can somebody get me a drink? Cause it's hard.
I mean, in that bit alone, he went from conforming and I know, I gotta go, to complaining, oh, don't make me do it, don't make me go through it, to angry, can somebody get me a drink? Just like that. Sorry, I'm geeking out. It's just I really admire how performers, especially in musical theatre where you have to sing on top of everything else, how they master where to place each emotion in a song. It's amazing.
Just don't understand is that writing's demanding, it's mentally challenging, and it's a bore, it's such a chore to sit in
The idea of Shakespeare loving the fame but hating the writing is brilliant.
That one little nugget, that one little spark, then eureka, you find that you're ready to start, so now you can write, right? Wrong, you're not even close, you remember
I feel it, bro.
So you write down a word, but it's not the right word, so you try a new word, but you hate the new word, and you need a good word, but you can't find the word. Oh, where is it? What is it? What is it? Where is it?
He's breaking down.
Did he see me losing it? He's half blind, sir. Oh, good, then he only saw half of it. You see what I did? Oh, to do something as good as the last thing I did, that was already praised.
Oh, nice.
Fortune and fame, everyone knows my name. I can't help it, it's still freaking hard.
Peak comedy. Not one single flaw with this song. Next.
It's X, woo, roll some
The show makes comedy seem so easy.
to see the bits of me within this.
Why the hell is it called omelette though? Hamlet! Are you joking? Is this a Hamlet joke? This is absolutely ridiculous in the best way possible.
I'm tired of listening to the
Oh, I forgot about the subplot.
For those who think it's better that we are apart, I have
Who
no
wants
doubt
them
that
apart?
they'll soon
And why would they?
I know what they'll say.
No idea what's the problem here.
For 'tis only love that I know to be pure.
Then their hearts will open, and they'll be singing a different tune.
See the light, salvation is yours if you do what is true to you.
Aw, that's a really nice message.
Yeah, he's a hard man to be moved, and he'll say,
Is this a she's reached his port type of situation?
go and do it now, do it.
If love is loved purely, then let me opine that all love is surely divine. Good God, y'all, I see. You changed how.
Thing is, they could just write a song about people not accepting their love, but no! They have to throw in a gospel choir and show how Nigel's poems turn the unfaithful into a believer. His writing is their religion now. Too good!
I say, who are we to judge these two? So true. Preach it.
Preach it.
Doing what he can. She's the daughter of a preacher man.
Oh, she's a daughter of a preacher man. Okay, now it makes sense. Hallelujah! Wow! Still very funny, but really substantial message too. Love it.
See the light.
Nice. Gotta love a good choir.
Where's the omelette? There is no omelette. What do you
If
mean
this
there's
is
no
not a
omelette?
joke about
There has to
Hamlet,
be an
I'll be
omelette.
very
It's called
disappointed.
omelette. You asked me to write something? Well, here it is. To thine own self be true. That's it? It's beautiful.
cute.
It's like, I don't know. I thought the whole breakfast theme was
Ooh, so
big,
Shakespeare is
strong.
in disguise, huh? This will not end well.
I'm ignoring the breakfast theme because it's ridiculous. Oh, are you
I
hearing
mean-
yourself? The fact that you think that omelet is good, it worries me. Can you help
Okay, I'm not the only one concerned about his mental state then. Good.
Omelette will be known as perhaps the single greatest play ever written. How can you possibly know that? I just
This has to be a Hamlet joke, right? This is killing me.
If you ever got in trouble, he would be there on the double just to
I'm so sad Bear is barely there. She sounds so cool.
He has his faults, but he means well.
Is Nick really a good guy? I'm not sure. Both him and Shakespeare sound awful sometimes. Well, Shakespeare all the time. But I haven't made up my mind about Nick yet.
Maybe it's time you carry him for a bit.
Okay, I will.
Aw,
Good.
that's nice.
Alas, poor yoke, I know thee well.
It's a musical about eggs. Ugh, the secondhand embarrassment creeping in.
The kingdom is shut and it's all gone to pot. Heaven help us, there is something wrong.
Title makes so much sense now.
My father newly dead, and the funeral boiled eggs now coldly furnish forth the marriage table.
The hell?
What dost thou mean? Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah, what
The
does
fruit of
that
life can't always taste
mean?
like he said, Egbert, life is merely what you
Egbert,
make of it.
really?
You make wine from sour grapes. You got a flat pancake. Hey, call it a crepe when life gives you eggs. Make an omelet.
Are you serious? They managed to make a metaphor out of omelets. These writers are from another dimension, surely. I'll be quoting this for the rest of my life.
First, melt a tablespoon of butter.
Oh, it's so thoughtful that they're not just giving you life advice, they're also showing you how to follow it. I'd be enjoying this more if I wasn't so hungry. Oh, tap dancing! You know what unreasonable fears? I have unreasonable joys. Tap dancing is one of them. Show the dancing. Oh, that's Dringos! Oh no! Now I know there are other references that I missed. Yeah, I have to go listen to it again because now I know there were other references in the song and I did not pick up on any of them. Really hard to try and understand what's going on and why the hell they're singing about omelettes while trying to pick up on the musical references. But seriously, is there a reason why they chose omelettes for this? There's got to be a reason. It's too odd. Maybe it is a Hamlet mockery and the fact that many believe that Shakespeare didn't really write Hamlet. Or maybe it's Nick saying, hey audience, do you remember all those eggs you threw at me because my writing sucks? Well, I'm picking them all up and making a really nice omelette. Is that it? I'm seriously struggling here, but my money's on the Hamlet joke.
Sure as the day follows the night. Sure.
You know, Nigel was coming for Nick because he wanted to write about eggs, but wasn't he literally following his advice and being true to himself and what he believes in by writing about what he wants to write about?
Should have followed my heart. Should have listened to you.
Oh, okay, so the omelette thing was not really him being himself because he came from Nostradamus and all. Okay, that makes sense. Be true. Important lesson here, kids.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shylock Production, in association with Pilgrim Enterprises, presents the
What?
Blues Brothers in their touching life story.
Okay, I hope this means they'll explain everything that I missed.
He almost got us all beheaded.
He what?
Sorry.
Instead, we just got banished.
Vanished at it. I love nonsense rhyming.
And here and went and wrote a play with songs and dancers galore.
Please tell me he went to America and that's how Broadway was born. That would be an epic ending. Musical.
Have you heard the news? Shakespeare's new play opened. They say it's his masterpiece. What's it called? Hamlet. Hamlet.
Yes! I knew it! Sorry, I'm too excited to go on. I need a minute to process. That is genius!
Welcome to America.
They did go to America! Yes! Everything ties in so perfectly. I want to punch something.
Welcome to America, land of opportunity.
Oh, land of opportunity though. They could have ended with something more juicy. But it's fine. I'll stick to my idea that they went to America and actually created Broadway, so it works as the land of opportunity. Genius. This was genius. Look, I was having fun and all, but this ending, the way the story goes round and round, and most of the time you're not really sure what's going on until they reveal Nick actually misunderstood Nostradamus, and that's like the big punchline. So by the end you have that feeling that the whole show was someone telling you a joke and building up to that punchline, but it also leaves you space to imagine what happens next in the land of opportunity and how his misunderstanding could actually lead to something positive for him and for theater. Plus, the idea of musicals being created by accident is freaking hilarious and very believable, to be honest. I pity the orchestra in the show though. The music sounded like a proper marathon. It feels like we've gone through every possible genre. Wow, I had a great time. Thank you so much for recommending this. I have to do a very sad show next to, you know, balance it out. So any suggestions? Did you enjoy the video? Then make sure to leave your like, and I'll see you next time to conquer the world of musical theater. Keep singing. Ciao!